Like I love this hat, so cute. Happy Friday. Sorry this video is going up slightly late, but better late than never. So upstairs again in the bedroom, and I wanted to do a video, as you can tell from the title, which is literally about taking three common winter pieces, and showing you how to style them and just make them look less the functional side of it, but make it more stylistic. Do you know what I mean? So I've taken a pair of boots, a puffer jacket, and a third thing. And let's just see how you can just style them so you're not just throwing it on and going out the door, but you can still feel like you're still yourself and still feeling fashionable. Because I feel like or stylish rather, because I think those are two different things. Because I feel like during the winter months, it's easy to kind of say F it and forget about the fashion side and the style side, and sorry, I'm just playing with my hair. I shouldn't keep doing that, but I just do. And someone said I look like Northwest with my hair like that, and I actually do see it, and I can't unsee it. I just feel like during the winter months, and even I feel like that sometimes as well, you know, you can feel lost, right, in terms of like style, and you can feel like, gosh, how am I going to be able to like put together looks that look really interesting when it's like freaking 0 degrees outside? You kind of feel like, oh, sod it, I'm just going to put this on. And I can completely understand that thinking, because I've been there as well. So anyway, without rabbiting on any further, these are 3 easy looks that I came up with, just styled around 3 essential pieces that most of us own in our wardrobe. I'll leave all the links in the description box of everything that's shown in this video. Let's start off with the puffer. So first off, I'm wearing Michael's puffer jacket. It has a hood. As you can see, just very, very simple. I have my own, but I wanted to demonstrate with something that is not mine, but I feel like it's very typical that a lot of people in New York have, which is this, especially this particular type of puffer. Now, I teamed it with my Amazon The Drop skirt. This is my cargo skirt. I'm not wearing anything underneath right now. I'm just come back a bit. I love this skirt. It's a wrap that I designed. It goes across like this. It's an asymmetrical cut. If you've already bought one, then you know. And it just goes like this. But I'm going to wear it instead of like this, which also looks fine. Oops, a bit of fluff on it. So it just goes across like this. There's 2 buttons here with there's 2 holes. Boom. And it just creates this asymmetric look, which I love. I'm going to leave it undone and just let it hang on the side, because it creates a really cool, interesting look, just to have that just draped on one side, because I love the way it just hangs extra long on that side. It's so cool, right? So it's a nice, simple, chic cut. It's got 2 pockets on the side. So that's the first element, okay, is that narrow cut skirt. And I wanted to do a narrow cut skirt because the puffer is puffering. So I'm just going to do it up completely. Just hold on a second. This is how it looks right now. Okay, so I'm getting quite hot, so I'm going to move on really quickly with this look. But I really wanted to talk you through it, just so you can see, right? So typical puffer jacket. I've done it up completely as high. It can actually go all the way up to here, which literally goes up to this point right here. And then I'm going to add a pair of boots. Now, this is where you want to add something to me. That's what keeps that kind of chic vibe. It's not just the skirt being more narrow than the puffer, although this is narrow cut, this is a narrow cut puffer, but just something that's very straight and simple and plain, solid color. I did it in black. It's the same color as the jacket, because I want to create that look of this, like all the way from head to toe. It just looks very like monotone, like monochromatic. And in terms of boots, there's different types of boots that I could do. I'm going to show you 2, which are very typical that I love. One are these from COS. I love these. These are my jumping boots, my riding boots by COS. I wear them a lot. They are super comfortable. They really are one of the best buys I think I bought right at the tail end of 2024. I love that tan inside. Interior has 2 pull tabs on either side to pull it on, pull off, no zips. So it's like a true riding boot, right? Just slides on, slides off. Wide-legged as well, so good for wide calf girls. Runs true to size, slightly big, which I actually prefer, because I can wear socks with it, or just like thick tights or doubled up tights. And then I also have one which is very similar to it, which is by Gearborg. I wear this a lot when it's snowing. So these are like my snow boots, a little bit dirty, sorry, with splash marks, as you can see from the rain and stuff. But I wear it because of that tractor-like sole, but they still have that kind of riding boot look to it for the rest of the boot. So it feels like a smart snow boot in a way. So I love wearing these. I'll link everything, like I said, in the description box for you. If it's not a very cold day in terms of like slippery on the ground, you want a little bit of a heel, pick something like this. It's just like a little kitten heel. It doesn't have to be slanted like this, but the point is it is a heel and it is a low heel. So it's super wearable. This one has like a Western influence to it. You do not have to go for that Western vibe. I love that kind of like narrow, squared off toe. It just feels very sleek, and it's like the opposite to this jacket, right? And that's what keeps that kind of yin and yang of something super functional with something that's the exact opposite, right? Even though it is functional because it's got a low heel. But in terms of like the style aspect, like a big puffer doesn't really have any style. You're adding the style to the puffer. So any one of these 3 boots that I would suggest, depending on what the weather is like, okay, you choose. So for me, it doesn't really matter what particular boot I go with. So I think I'm going to go with, should I go with these? Yeah, let's go with these. Let's imagine like it's pretty cold out. Maybe it's just been a bit of ice on the ground. So obviously underneath this skirt, I'm not going to put it on because I'm indoors, but I would normally wear either a pair of tights, wool tights. Another tip is to just take a normal pair of like, denier tights and wear 2 pairs of them. So you're doubling up your tights. Not only are you doubling up the opacity of them, but you're doubling up on the warmth. And trust me, when you wear 2 pairs of tights together, which you can because they're thin, it really does keep you warm. So that's a really good tip if you don't own a pair of like winter wool tights. I love it. It's just one long column of black. And this is where more of the styling comes in. So I've taken just a normal belt. This is actually a men's belt. I've had this for a little while now. It is matte black for the buckle, and that's important because I want it to just disappear into the jacket, but at least add some shape. So this is a way of just changing the style of your jacket, because puffers are very like, just like that. So just add this, and already you've got like a definition to the waist. You're seeing what's happening here. So you're just getting that look, which feels, already it just feels much more chic. And I love that this particular jacket of his has this as well. So you love how this looks with the skirt. Oh, this is so good. Now, it's so funny that I just happen to have a red lipstick on. If I didn't, I would suggest that. If you're wearing all one color like black, you want something that's just strong somewhere as far as like your makeup, and I will just focus on the lip because we're going to do eyes and hat accessories next. I'm going to go with a simple beret hat because remember it's supposed to be really cold out, so you want something that's going to keep you super warm, very chic. Now this could just be a woolly hat that you've got in the house. It's just something that's very plain. I'm not going to put it to the side because I feel like an army person. And then my microphone that I've got right now is white. So that's what you're seeing, the white. And then I'm going to finish it off with bag and the glasses. Now, hold on, let me just pick a bag. Okay, so I'm going to pick these glasses, and they are oval shaped. I love them because they're very classic. They have like a sort of 1960s look. I want to wear those because it's bright outside, but it's still very cold. It's bitterly cold, right? So you don't see your neck at all. It's not exposed. So everything is really covered. You've already got like your polo neck underneath this jacket. You've got the jacket on. You've created a cinched waist with a belt that you probably already have, right? Get it in the same color for that kind of monotone look. Something very simple. I feel like the simpler, the better, because then it keeps the focus on the entire shape that you're creating. And then you've got like the skirt. Got my riding boots, but these are the Geoborg ones, which have like a good tractor-like sole on them. It's rubber, so it's good. You're not going to slip around. Got the beret. So already, to me, this is a very chic way to elevate a puffer jacket. Because I've got a burgundy lipstick on, I'm going to go with my Jackie Gucci bag in the Ancora colour. Just really beautiful burgundy, rich wine, which is one of my favourite colours. And this is going to be the whole look. And I could obviously just have my hands in my pocket, both of them, as I'm walking down the street like this. And that is my first look. And if it gets super cold, like the wind starts to blow, obviously you've got like these for your hands to cover. And you could obviously, if it gets really bitterly cold, the wind starts blowing, you can lift up the hood and you can be out and about like this. To me, this is still a super chic look, but it's very practical, right? Everything I'm showing you is something you can literally start doing right now, today, or from tomorrow onwards, or whenever it's a really cold day. This is one easy way to style a puffer jacket when it's super cold. You're very welcome. Next is a poncho. This is a wool all black poncho that I've got. It doesn't have any sleeves to like put your arms through. It's just literally just put it over your head and it's on. So I feel like this is something that you don't often see styled on the streets. And I love ponchos. I feel like they're such a good classic piece in the wardrobe, and I wish I would see more women wearing them. I understand why, because like, you know, like this almost, but I feel like there are moments when these can be worn, and because nobody, especially now, because you just don't see people wearing them, and I think that's like the perfect time to wear them. I'm going to just show you just how to style a simple poncho. Pair of jeans. These are white, that contrast between the black of the poncho and the white of the jean, and that's why I chose this. So we've got this on now, and now I'm just gonna fling on the poncho. So hold on, I hope this outfit comes together because I haven't tried it on in advance. So let's just see. We're going to literally just go through this together. Hold on, let me just change on. And this is exactly the look I was going for, which is literally to just have the contrast between the black and the white. And that is so striking. And I love the play on the balloon-shaped jean and the triangular shape of the poncho. So this is exact. Oh, I love this. This is so a bit of me. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, sorry. And like I said, it doesn't have anything for you to just like put your arms through, but that's kind of why I love it, because I've literally got my arms crossed, folded right now, and you can't tell, but I just love just feeling like cocooned in a blanket. And it's very, very different. It's not what you expect to see people walking around with, like I said. So now I'm going to go with the shoes. So I couldn't decide on the shoe because I feel like both work for completely different reasons. First, I chose a black and white brogue. This is a men's shoe by Prada. Adore these brogues. This is one of my favorites. I love that white trim, and I love that it just picks up in what I'm already wearing, literally splitting it. So I just loved this. And I'd obviously wear like a black sock with it or a black tight. Here, I'm not wearing it at the moment, but that's what I would wear. Okay, so imagine. Right now I'm just showing you for the purposes of this filming which particular shoe would I want. Or I could go with a cowboy western boot just to keep the whole white look going all the way to the floor. See? So I'm literally torn because they both, I'm going to go all the way still with both on, and then we'll see at the end, because sometimes I need to put the entire look on and then I know what I want. Imagine there is a polo neck underneath this. Now for covering my head, now I do have a balaclava, which I love balaclavas. They're one of those things you either love them or you hate them. So I'm going to put this on now. So this is my balaclava. Got that on, and that's if it's super cold. Remember, I'm going to take the same shades, just put those on. Obviously going to have a lipstick as well, and this can literally be a really cool kind of going down the road. You don't want anyone to talk to you. Who is that person? But you look super chic in this whole striking black and white look. But I haven't finished it yet. Hold on. What? I think I'm going to go with the bite. I'm going to go with the white boot. Feels very kind of edgy. Let's go with some gloves as well. These are long leather gloves. I love these. I really am so glad that I picked these up. I've had these for about 3 years. No, actually, yeah, 2 years, something like that. 2023. And I love them. They are fantastic. I'll link them below. these exact ones that I have. If you're wearing like a polo neck, something to keep you super warm, close to your skin. But this is when your arms are like coming out every now and again, which they will be throughout the day. It's not just going to be down like this. There will be moments where you're exposing your hands, your arms, and you still want to be able to show them. And this is a very chic way to do that. In terms of bags now, I want something that's just going to be by my side, nothing on my shoulder. I don't even think I want crossbody. I want to hold the bag in my hand. Let's see how the Kelly look. You know, let's go, I think, let's see if I can go with, let's see how small black Birkin looks. Something, doesn't have to be a Birkin bag. It can be anything that's small. In fact, I'm going to turn it this way around. Just anything that's that kind of handheld top handle that you can just hold on the side like so. I'm actually loving this, right? Because I think doing this doesn't matter. It's the bag that you have. It's not about having this particular one. If you don't like the balaclava, now this is very me. So I'm going with a Western hat because I just love the look of just Western hats in general. So this is what I would probably wear. So it's keeping that kind of very, like I said, Western, it's got that very Western inspired look, but I'm loving that whole black and white with the poncho as well. I've got a jumper underneath it. It's just a very less expected kind of look, and it's very individual. This is more of an eclectic kind of style and way of styling it. Ponchos are one of those things that, you know, I just feel like they are to me like an external blanket when you're going out and about. And I'm just showing you one, hopefully, kind of different way to wear it in a way that still keeps the personality of feeling like me. So that is how I would style the poncho. Third piece, which is just styling a pair of tall knee-high boots. So these are the knee-high boots I'm going to style for you. I mentioned them earlier in the video. These are by Cos Love. Again, I'll let you know everything, description box, what size I got and everything, any other information about them, but so good, super comfortable. From the moment I got them, I have been wearing them. So here's one styling outfit idea on these riding boots. I have two skirt options and both of them are black. One is a quilted skirt, which is kind of cool to wear for the winter. I love wearing quilted skirts. It's so unexpected because normally you'd expect that to be like in a jacket. And this gorgeous wrap wool skirt, which also looks really, really good. I'll link this below. I love it. I wear it in, actually, I'm going to try it on for you so you can see. But honestly, both of them work really well. So let's just go with the fringe wrap skirt first. I made sure to size up on this one because I wanted it to sit low, because I noticed that it's kind of cut to not be a particularly long line skirt. So I thought the best way to do that is to just get it in a couple of sizes up. That way it sits a little bit lower on my hip. So sick. And so that's the skirt, really simple. So I'm going to go back into the studio and just see if I can just find just a really simple kind of knit, because during the, sorry, I know you can't see me, but I am here obviously. During the winter time, you can't really see, you know, what's underneath, can you? But in this case, it's going to be the same thing. So I'm just going to pick a simple jumper. Right, so I'm going to go with this simple jumper, and I'm doing this because I just want to break up wearing like black on black on black for this entire look. And I just love how the jumper sits. You can shimmy the skirt down because it's the size up. I love that. That's why I got it, so I can make it nice and long. And if you notice where the button is of the skirt, let me just bring you down a little bit. If you see where it stops, it's like the perfect stopping point for the jumper. Like the jumper ends here and you got like the flare of the skirt. So it's just that little detail that I love. Oh, I love that. Okay, so I'm mad. Now add the boots, and that's, oh, I love that. So simple and very, very chic. See how you can see quite a lot of the boot there? I love it. It's just enough to add that chic, but I love that contrast of the fringe with the leather of the boot. And you just got like that simple knit. So good. I've worn this knit before a few times. It's so funny. This knit actually gets compliments when I wear it, and I've worn it before on my channel when I do one of those hauls from last year when I received some pieces in, and it's just one of those things. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. This jumper. I already love this. To me, I'm like good just like this. But I'm obviously going to finish it off with the jacket, the coat. It could be anything at this point, but because I actually want the whole skirt to show, including from when someone is seeing me from the back, because when you wear a coat, all they see is the coat and they just get the flash of this part right here of your outfit. But I want the whole skirt to show, so I'm going to wear a jacket. So I have this cropped jacket, which is Frankie Shop, and I'm going to see how this looks on together. Let's just think of this, because I love the idea of just playing with proportions at the moment. Just ignore the white dot, that's the microphone. Yeah, I quite like that, I think, right? I think that looks good. And I love that the jumper actually kind of peeks out from underneath the jacket and it breaks up all of that white. I love how this peeks out, the jumper peeks out from underneath the cropped jacket, which nicely breaks up all of that black. So that's always a good tip as well, just to wear something a little bit longer and it peeks out like that and it looks very intentional. So you've got all those layers and textures together. You've got the nylon here or whatever the fabric is that you've got of your jacket. You've got the knit and you've got like the different texture of the skirt underneath. And obviously you've got like the fringe at the bottom, and that's what keeps it a little bit more interesting than the usual. Now, in terms of hat, it really doesn't matter. You just pick whatever you feel like wearing. I'm actually going to go with, try this wintry hat. It's like a browny colour. Let's just see. I actually kind of like that, no? Let's just see how that looks. I actually love it. So there you go. I actually kind of love it, no? It's just really simple, but it still feels very practical. This feels very practical. That's the whole point. And you can obviously add those same gloves, which I have. These, the black gloves. And I love that I've got like the brown of the hat because it adds something else. It makes it less typical than just wearing, you know, like a black hat, like you're going to like a funeral. Because I know it's cold out there, but doesn't mean that you can't add, you know what I mean, a little bit of color here and there. This is like the perfect way to do it. So good. Okay, and then bag-wise, now I could go with something brighter, I think, because I've already got quite a lot of darks. There's still some mix of colors, but it's still quite dark. So let's go with like, maybe like I love this hat, so cute. So let's add just a lighter colored bag, hold on. Now I could go with like a just simple white bag, or let me think. Imagine, hold on, let's go with something else. Hold on, stay there. Let's pick something a little less expected, right? I'm gonna go with this one. Here we go. All right, so, okay, so bag-wise, I'm gonna go with the Gucci 1955 horse spits because I love the browns, picking up on the brown in the hat and on the knit as well. So we've got that together. Let's just bring you over here a little bit closer. See how the strap of the bag just kind of plays with the hat as well. Nice and short under the arm, really easy. Also the strap can be extended so I could wear it crossbody as well, and that way I can be hands-free. But I'm just going to show it to you worn, like just tucked under the arm. But I love the fact that you can adjust this, because when it's a really cool day and you just want to have, you know, be hands-free, just wear this crossbody. But I'm just going to show it to you on the shortest length at the moment. And I'm going to finish off, I think, with these glasses. They got a tint of red to them, which to me just picks up on the lipstick as well. So this whole look feels super warm, but super stylish at the same time. Let me know what you think of this. Hold on, let me just put the microphone down. And that to me is just like one easy, simple way to just style a pair of simple knee-high flat boots. Try this with pieces you've already got in your wardrobe, because I feel like everything I've shown you here are things that we already have in one shape or another. Do you know what I mean? It's just showing you the color combinations, the silhouettes, and the mix of different like fabrics. But that is it. Those are my 3 essential ways to style pieces that we've got. 3 easy ways to style winter essential pieces that a lot of us have in our wardrobe. 1, the puffer jacket. 2, the poncho. 3, the knee-high flat boot. And that is it, my loves. Let me know what you think of these looks, and I'll see you next week, Friday. Obviously, between now and then, you know where I am. I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram. I'll see you next week, Friday. Next week, Friday is going to be a very interesting video, actually, because I'm going to tell you now. It's one of those videos you lot love that I do, and I don't do them very often. I'm purging my wardrobe, and it's going to be somebody with me in the video to help me with the purge. And that's as far as I'm going to say. I'm not going to say any more, but that is scheduled to go up next week, Friday. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you do not miss that video, okay? That is it. I'll talk to you later. And let me know, out of the 3 looks, which one you liked the most. Take care. Bye.